There's a new trend. It's not really a new trend. It's just something that has been, I guess, updated because of the internet. But it's called Slut Shaming 2.0. Okay?
Well, yeah, I mean, slut shaming, I guess, is the oldest trend in the world.
Right, it's the oldest trend in the world, but Slut Shaming 2.0 is something that's kind of a new trend, where you have websites that dedicate themselves to basically bashing women and their so-called sexual escapades, right? So, to give you an example, there are two websites that are very popular. One is thedirty.com and the other one is anyoneUp.com, which we've talked about on the show before. And basically, they depend on user-submitted content. So what happens is a scorned ex will upload a naked picture of an ex-girlfriend and then say horrible things about her, like she's a slut, she slept with 7 guys in 2 days, she has these STDs. None of it is true, or none of it is probably not true, but you know, it gets up on the internet and it ruins this girl's life.
Yeah. Now, I've always thought calling a woman a slut is the dumbest thing a guy could possibly do. Now, the reality is, here's the guys who do it. Losers. Who couldn't get laid and who are bitter. I've seen it my whole life. And there was this great moment where this one kid, who obviously shall remain nameless, in high school, was like, "Hey, Susan, you know, I heard you hooked up with, you know, Bob and Tom and Steve and Jason. It sounds like you hooked up with everybody." And she said, "Yeah, everybody but you." Okay, and that's what had gotten under his skin. That's the kind of guys who call girls sluts, the guys who can't get laid by those girls. If you got laid by them, you don't call them a slut. I mean, unless you're totally and utterly uncool. So it's just so nonsensical, let alone the most obvious thing in the world, which is that it's terribly demeaning and harmful to women for no reason. It serves no value. That's what drives me crazy.
Right, and what's also disastrous is, look, right now, a cheerleader for the Bengals is suing thedirty.com because someone posted someone posted a picture of her and also said that she had slept around, yada, yada, yada. She's suing them because it's untrue. She claims it's untrue. So who knows where that lawsuit will go. But then what happens to people like, I don't know, people like me, or people who are even less known than me, right? And let's say something like that happens to them. How do they fight back against that type of defamation? You don't, and it's up on the internet. Future employers, current employers can see it. It's a really scary thing, and there's really nothing out there to protect women from it. And it happens to men as well, I should note, although on a much less
frequent
level.
Yeah. It's less frequent, and let's be honest, less damage.